taking up more space, making you feel cornered and overwhelmed. The trauma can show up at the most inconvenient times, much like an unwelcome guest who they interrupt your happiest moments. You might be at a family celebration sharing lunch with a friend or playing with your child when suddenly a past trauma enters your mind. It's like an alarm bell goes off without warning.
Calvin!
Just a second. Smile.
Calvin, give me the camera.
No, I didn't get it yet, Beth.
Come on, give me the camera.
Dad, give her the camera.
I want a really good picture of the two of you, okay?
No, but I really want to get a shot of the three of you men. Give me the camera, Calvin.
Not
please.
until I get a picture of the two of you.
Cal.
Hang on a sec.
Give her the goddamn camera.
It's as if your mind is on high alert, making you feel as if something bad is just around the corner. Even when everyone around you is smiling, there's this overwhelming feeling inside you that despite all appearances, everything is on the brink of disaster. It's like a type of emotional false alarm with no real danger in sight, but it grips you, even when you're with people you trust the most, like your family or your closest friends. The hardest part about dealing with trauma is that the quick fixes often do more harm than good. There's no simple cure for the wounds of childhood trauma. And while reaching for a drink might seem to give you a temporary escape from the pain, it comes with a heavy price. It's like getting deeper into debt when you already have a debt to pay.
Because when you met me, you were drinking, and now you're not.
I wasn't drunk the whole time. But yeah.
I know, but
Sure, like if you drink, you might not experience the flashbacks for a while, but it can just chip away at the trust of those closest to you. They notice the gradual shift as you start to rely more on the alcohol, which raises doubts about your availability for support in times that really matter.
you are going to come back, right?
What do you mean?
You can come home when you're done.
Did not want me to.
No, I want you to.
Where else will I go?
I wondered without the booze, if you would want to come home.
So if quick fixes aren't the answer, what is? Maybe you go to trauma therapy hoping that by talking through the traumatic experience, the pain and the negative feelings will just go away. But it's not that easy. Sometimes therapy can unintentionally become a type of avoidance. Now, what I mean by that is that these unexpected emotional surges, they act like gateways to the past, urging you to confront and walk towards the unresolved issues. The very idea of revisiting such painful memories can be just so unsettling that you just want to just slam those gates shut. Deliberately stepping back into those painful moments just seems unimaginable. It feels like it could cause only more pain.
Where am I? Mayview Hospital. I saw them when I was little, and I don't want to be a Mayview kid. Just told me how to stop it. Stop what? Seeing it. Cool. Their lives all the time. Just
You might be sort of thinking to yourself, I've had enough. The nights lying awake and the times I can't feel happy with those I love have taken their toll on me. The idea of working out how to cope with it all, it's not going to happen. You're saying such things as, like, I need a real solution for those thoughts right now, the sudden memories, and the panic. I just want it all gone. Approaching therapy with the goal of simply erasing the thoughts of the past from your mind doesn't fool your subconscious, those innermost values, those core beliefs. Trying to use therapy as a way of easing the past doesn't work because your mind recognizes the difference between facing your past and avoiding it, something many of us have learned the hard way. Now, does this mean that there's no point to therapy? that there's no hope for working through the trauma. No, but don't try to avoid the pain. You need to face it head on. You can't just keep running from it. Healing involves confronting your memories, stepping through the emotional gateways that take you back to your younger self, maybe at 5 years old, 15 years old, however old you were, whenever you were caught up in everything that happened. You may be frozen at an age that it all happened to you, perhaps still believing you were to blame or could have changed the outcome in some way, done something different. That part of you is stuck, struggling to make peace with yourself in the past. You might not feel equipped to deal with what happened to you on your own, and that's completely normal. That's where working with a therapist or someone you trust deeply, like a close friend or a mentor that is skilled in trauma recovery, it becomes really quite helpful. They can walk alongside you on the journey, ensuring you don't walk through those memories without support. Now, it's crucial because simply revisiting painful times without a clear strategy of what to do, it can be harmful.
I can't keep it together. I lie, I steal, piss people off.
It might leave you feeling even more just like lost. The goal is to revisit the past with a new understanding that you have as an adult, wisdom that can help your younger self work through the unresolved battles. So as an adult, you understand things you just couldn't as a child. Maybe back then there was nothing you could do to prevent the conflicts at home or to protect yourself from the harm. Someone should have been there to make sure you were safe, to step in and provide the help that you were too young to do on your own. As an adult, you have skills that your younger self couldn't possibly have had. Healing involves revisiting these past memories, armed with this like new perspective. It'll take time to develop this understanding, but it's worth it. When you do revisit these memories, you can offer comfort to your younger self as only you can. Understand the pain of your 9-year-old self or that 17-year-old self and saying,
You're not your father. How do you know? Because no one is his own father. I'm not my dad, no matter how hard he tried to beat that idea into me.
it's okay. I see you. I know what you're feeling. The journey to recovery can be different for everyone, often leading to a feeling of like reclaiming your power. Imagine revisiting your past as your adult self and talking to the younger you. You might talk to your younger self about actions you could have taken, like, we could have run across the road to our neighbor's house, and we could have told someone about what had happened. Now, this isn't about assigning any blame to your younger self, but about restoring a sense of control when there was none, where there was none.
Don't get me wrong, you have your challenges. You're erratic and belligerent and a gigantic pain in the balls, but you're not your father. You're your own man. You're just beginning. And you're smart. You've got time to turn things around.
We've covered a lot today about trauma, but there's so much more to explore. In our next video, we're going to delve into the role of forgiveness in the healing process. It's a crucial step that can help us move forward. I'll share some insights and stories that I hope will resonate with you. So please subscribe and join me for the next part of our journey. Together, we can navigate the path to healing and find a sense of peace.